market that's like just wants the candy bar, like solid, whatever phone. They're not trying to be all sexy.
All right.
But though,
we are at the Startup Weekend after party. I have no idea if you guys can see us or not. We are at Redfish Ale in Boulder, Colorado. And he's Sandberry, founder of the company that Alan Stern of Center Network thought this could be hot.
It'd be hot.
What is it?
I'm doing the IMDb for podcast.
Nice. And Cynthia, you drove 16 hours to be here, and yet you didn't pick a single company. Now, what's the reason for that?
There are times to pitch and there are times to catch, I guess, you know. I was just like using
You
this
had
as
a
an
cool
absorbing.
role this time. I want you to elaborate on the very cool role you played.
Well, I got here a little bit late, which meant that in order to catch up, I had to kind of just walk around and talk to everybody about what they were doing.
She's underselling herself.
And I realized that that was actually really fun. I like knowing what's going on. So I decided to be a sort of roaming consultant for this startup weekend.
And what do you consult on?
Everything.
Well, I did consult on many things. Well, the first thing I asked me what they needed, they started telling me they needed like lottery tickets and someone wanted like a pony. I don't know. But okay, I got that list going. But I mostly, I don't know. It was nice to be able to walk around and engage people. I thought you give them a chance to talk about where they were to an outsider, which is useful. And I am helping to make a flash prototype for one of the teams still, probably. I might help with Tim a little bit because I do think that this idea would be kind of prototype and it could be hot.
Awesome.
HAWC.
That's Cynthia and Andy. Hot. Hot. And Neil, who saved our blog last night when we had the wrong link up.
Neil Simon here.
You're a writer, aren't you?
No.
No, you didn't write any plays.
Not recently.
Aww.
Wrote some software.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you are a writer.
Yeah, I did that.
There you go.
So I had a great time this startup weekend.
Which projects were you working on?
I was on the Mold project.
The Mold project.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, probably the one that has the best chance of actually going somewhere.
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome, Neil. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, we're doing a wrap up here. So, what did you do here all weekend? You're another one of those like people who was not pitching with any of the companies. Does that mean you had no allegiance, no alliance, no role? What did you do all weekend?
Well, the first day, I went around to most groups and said, "This is what you should be doing this weekend." And from there,
Better late.
and from there, I kind of let groups do what they were going to do, and some of them took my advice. These guys did. Some guys didn't.
So you were kind of like Cynthia. You were in a consultant.
More of a consultant role, but now that we can conclude, we have
Notice how I almost called you an insult.
consultant.
Hey, Lucretia, we are out at Redfish Ale in Boulder.
All right.
Go ahead. Sorry, chat.
Concluded,
Yeah.
revisiting other groups and seeing where they are. And this group, this is the insurance group, has a product that I think can be brought to market in this specific capacity. So talking with these guys right now about how we can go about doing that.
Excellent, excellent. And these are the guys from Hitsurance whose demo was very cool and very viral because our job was to get the word out on Twitter and crash it and, you know, tell some tech boys and tech girls to go crash the site and they're like, woohoo, playground, you know, sandbox. They went and crashed it and, of course, by successfully crashing it, that meant they got to see the product in action.
Yeah.
And maybe even leave their email addresses. You have to see if you have some Easter eggs. You might totally have a bunch of traffic and Easter eggs because I know I saw a lot of people on Twitter re-echoing that and then replying going, we crashed it, yes! You know, you gave them something to do and they were psyched and interactive and they got they know exactly what the site does now. You know, and a demonstration is worth.
You have an email list or distribution list of the people who actually spread this sort of thing. So
Yep. You have your beta testers.
You get a product that works directly with 5 top log pieces of software that's a direct module and plugin you can plug right into your server. Sold.
Cha-ching.
Done.
All right, I'm going to go say hi to some of the other folks. So yeah, we're having a little wrap party here, celebrating all the demos that launched, all the products that people talked about. It's pretty cool.
New stuff kind of less expensively just to get it off the ground, but you're looking to get into the fashion industry.
Something that's really cool about Startup Weekend is that I think a lot of people lose sight. I know at the end of the first Boulder Startup Weekend, I was watching it for certain reasons why this remote stuff has a lot of appeal to me. the whole team felt so deflated and expressed themselves so deflated when the demo didn't launch. But I don't think the demo launching is ever really the point. I think it's cool that in this startup weekend, so many actually did. But the point is what you're seeing right here. The point is the networking, the talent recruitment, and people connecting their minds to solve common problems and getting to know each other, how each other works. Honestly, for me, the Boston Startup Weekend was like a B school in 48 hours. I'm still really close with at least 6 or 7 of the people that I met there that I'd never met before in my life. So it's an amazing experience. We're here winding down, talking about where some of the projects will go, enjoying some beers from the local brewery. And I think in general, everybody's probably feeling pretty good about how the weekend went.
Great.
Final words?
Thank you guys.
Travel.